Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from whatever you're watching this channel. It is so strange, especially what is happening in Haiti.
Prime Minister ARIEL Henry, who has been in power since the assassination of Jovenel Moise, has no parliament with elected representatives of the people and disbanded the electoral body, dismissed the country's chief prosecutor, and since the expiry of his temporary mandate a year ago, rules by decree.
Yesterday, for those who never followed the proceedings of yesterday, the Prime Minister ARIEL Henry flew to meet William RUTO in Kenya. The meeting was about the memorandum of understanding regarding the deployment of 1,000 policemen into Haiti. Mind you, Martha Kome's team had shut down that idea and said it is unconstitutional to send police to a foreign country just to maintain law and order. I mean, this is something that we've always seen with KDF. KDF deployment, especially with DRC deployment to Somalia. But for the case of police, the court termed the whole process unconstitutional. So this made the US think twice about this, because the US was caught between telling William RUTO to abide by the Supreme Court and also telling William RUTO to soldier on with that plan. So because there was this issue, I think the whole matter was subjected to a review. But you see, because William RUTO didn't want to abide by the court's decision, they chose to have a meeting between him and the Prime Minister ARIEL Henry. So that is not the point of concern in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen. The point of concern is what happened after the Haitian Prime Minister came to Kenya. In a Kenyans.co.ke post, that is the ex-handler, something was shared regarding what the Haiti gangs did. And I believe you are almost aware of what happened, because
des peuples, nous dans l'arrière, les nous nègres amis pas besoin courir.
It is believed that the gangs seized airport, police stations, and government agencies. So this is where it gets pretty interesting. Imagine you are a president or a prime minister of a country, lakini hauwezi rege, unaambiwa kwamba usije. That is how bad the situation is in Haiti. So as a result of that revelation, ladies and gentlemen, I managed to have some small chit chat on this matter. A friend of mine who works as an intelligence within the detectives ranks, someone of a detective rank, I was talking to him regarding this matter, and he told me that the whole matter is a bit challenging. And despite the fact that police will try to, play their role, the policing role in Haiti, but it's going to be difficult. These are people, Haiti people are people who are warning the Prime Minister not to go back. These are people who have taken over airports, taken over police stations. They have literally taken over even government agencies. So these are not people like the Kondele issue, because someone was telling me that isiwe inaonekana ni kama ile issue ya Kondele, because in Kondele, unajua police really they played their role, despite the fact that there was a lot of blames or complaints regarding how they handled the demonstrators, or the peaceful demonstrators, or the people, how they contained the whole thing. Despite the fact that kulikuwa na mambo kama hayo, but Biden saw it that these are people who are ruthless, and because of their ruthlessness, they can handle the IT gangs vizuri. But the other thing that most people need to understand is that these people in Haiti, the gangs, hawa ni watu ambao they have nothing to lose, going by the way they carry themselves and how they, venye wanafanya vitu zao, unaonekana wazi kwamba hawa ni watu ambao they have nothing to lose. So you are a policeman who has something to lose, you're going to war with someone who has nothing to lose. Sasa hapo ndio the biggest distinction. these are people who are actually used to hizi vita zao za local fights, and the prime minister himself is almost admitting that wameshindwa kudeal na hiyo gang. How are 1,000 policemen going to deal with this issue? Of course I know that there's an issue of UN deployment, ati kwamba kutakuwa na UN deployment, haitakuwa ni ati Kenya peke yake ndio wanadeal na hiyo issue, ni kwamba kutakuwa na UN deployment. So because that is the case, still bado kuna changamoto. Hawa ni watu ambao they have nothing to lose. The bottom line here is that these people have nothing to lose. Sasa hapo ndio kuna shida. Sasa ndio maana koti ilipoona kwamba hao polisi wakipelekwa kule, polisi 1,000 si kidogo. Kumbuka kuna issue na Lamu, Baringo, Samburu, kumetokea scenario mpaka inabidi wale police reservice waongezwe kwa sababu policemen ama police wako kidogo. So police reservice ilibidi waongezwe ndio the number iwe contained. So 1,000 policemen sio kidogo. 1,000 policemen ni wale ambao wakipelekwa kule Lamu wanaweza saidia pakubwa sana kwa kudili na hii mambo ya Al-Shabaab. Wanaweza saidia pakubwa kudili na Al-Shabaab kwa sababu wao watakuwa na idadi kubwa. 1,000 ni wengi sana. So the fact that these people are going to be sent to, or rather some of them have been sent to Haiti, hili swala zima ndio swala ambalo Martha Koome lilisema kwamba halifai. Ni swala ambalo liko unconstitutional. Ni swala ambalo halifai hata kuongelewa. That is what the Supreme Court delivered. And the reason why Biden had to slow down the issue ni kwa sababu Biden respected the Supreme Court. Lakini kwa sababu kuna issue na interest. What my friend was telling me about interest. Various politicians in the issue of Haiti. Maybe kuna viongozi hawataki mambo ishe ya Haiti because kiisha hawataweza kubenefit. So ni izidi kwenda hivyo ndio waweze kubenefit. That is the mindset of other people who are considered to be politicians ama leaders. So what do you think about that part, ladies and gentlemen? Just go below the comment section and tell us what you think about it. So perhaps if you're watching this video and have not subscribed, please take 1 second and subscribe. Give us a like. So until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.